What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft Glory. In the last episode we drafted our highest rated ever team with really bad draft, funnily enough, and we went out in the semi-final and we packed Emmanuel Petit. He is yet to sell. I've relisted him for 770. I thought he would sell for 800k but he didn't. So I've relisted him for 770 in the hopes that he'd sell. Now Foot Champions has finished at the time I'm recording this. There are a lot of him on the market. There was only like 5 of him on the market when I packed him. Now there's like 2 pages of him, so I don't even know if he'll sell for 770. I might wait until the next weekend to sell him. But we're up to 272,249 coins with basically that Petit and some other stuff to sell, which will put us well over 1 million coins. And if we actually look at our total like budgets right now, you can see there we've got 97,000 coins in match earnings and 516,000 coins in transfer profit, putting us over 600,000 coins earned before the sale of Petit. So we're going to be well in excess of 1 million coins earned already. What are we at? Episode 26 this is. So that is absolutely crazy. Right, into the new draft we go. 4141, 4411, 4222, 352 or 451. I tell you what, I liked the 352 last time we went with it. We played really well with it. We won the draft quite convincingly with it. So let's go again. And we'll start off by taking Cristiano Ronaldo. Because the reason why I take him is because you don't get... like when you like create the formations, the left wings and the left forwards offer you left wings, the left mid spots only offer you left mids, and in this instance the right mid spots only offer you right mids. So it's highly unlikely, well in fact it's impossible, that Lionel Messi shows up here. So I wanted to get one of them, and I say one of them like their things or whatever, but I meant like one of the elite players. For the second player here, I'm actually going to take this Vasquez card. We've used him several times already, and he's been fantastic for us. So I'm happy to take him. Next up front, I haven't used Enquiries much this year, but I think when we did use him in draft, he was very, very good for us as well. And it does look like we are going down the La Liga route. Fernando Torres. People sleep on Torres, man. He's got a really well-rounded card. I think he'll be good for the team, specifically if we can get a Hunter Chem style on him. However, I am a bit, Buddha Booze, I am a bit cautious of using 2 slow strikers up front. Now, I am going to take Tanner here because he just links everything up front perfectly. He gets the perfect chem, so we can actually do like a defensive, a different league in the defense just to change things up if possible. But Ndai there looks like it'd be a good shout. We're not really getting many good players. Like, we're getting a lot of non-rares and low-rated players. Like, if you look at the team we've got 2 commons, a 79, an 81, an 84, and a 94. It's not like we've got the best players thrown up and offered to us at the moment, at this moment in time. And we're going to take Iborra here. Now, he does have low pace, but he's got a Hunter Chem style, which we can give to Torres or Enquiries, which would be great. And it does look like we're just going to build into a full La Liga team. So it'll be important for us to get the correct bench in terms of bringing players on. Now, I am going to need a helpful chem style here, and I think we'll go with Anchor for our first helpful chem style. If we could get like a Varane, a Ramos, something like that would be nice. We haven't got anything helpful to us again. There's not even a good chem style here, so who's going to be helpful to us? We have Spanish, Portuguese, nothing here is useful. We'll go with BPL, we'll go with Yunus Kabul. Remember when Yunus Kabul used to be like a go-to guy? Like 3 years ago in FIFA, he used to just be everyone's first pick. And now we're going to take Garay. I kind of wish I took the Argentinian centre-back now that we had available to us. He would have been more helpful. And we're going to take in goal Asensio, just for the... I think he's got a better card than Sirigu. Anyway, that's our first lineup. We only need 2 defenders to get that full La Liga. I don't think this is a good team. It might play really well. You never know. It might play incredibly well. But the team itself in general, not the best. Oh, there's... Ooh... Now, Gomez would be a much better cam than the guy we have there and would be the logical choice. And we're going to have to do... I could have taken Di Maria, but... wow, Gomez actually gives us boost of chem there. And we can actually put this dude in at CDM and give ourselves a huge boost of chem there as well. So we're up to 98 chemistry now. We get Chiappa. Chiappa's in the chat. We get Abraham, not really for us. Kappa, is this the 4-star skills guy? Yeah, 4-star for a right back. How tall is he? He's 5'8". He's gonna go into the team anyway, just to really complete that La Liga team. So we've got a full La Liga team now. It's now about getting the right chemistry styles and better versions of players that we have now. Unfortunately, I suppose Inaki Williams is a much better version actually. We throw in Naki there, and we'll swap those two around. Just not that it makes any difference, but we'll give Adariz that perfect link into Williams. Ooh, hello, Ian the Robin. Ian the Robin and Hugo Lloris. Our goalkeeper's not bad, so I'm going to take Robin here as a super sub. First really good sub, and we could bring him on as a cam, no problem at all. And I'm actually tempted to take Ter Stegen as well. He is just a better goalkeeper than Asensio. What I really want is a couple of centre-backs or a better fullback from La Liga. Right, we're going to get a chem style here. What do I want for the chem style? I want glove, so we're going to take glove for the goalkeepers. He already has gloves. So this is where we need to get lucky. We get Koscielny, we get Laporte. There we go. The first really strong defender we've got. And I would prefer to play the CDM in there. We can actually swap those two around and get another really strong link there. We've got a lot of Athletic Bilbao players coming into the team. So one more really solid La Liga defender would be ideal. We get Vidal or Cancelo. Vidal 5'10", that's not bad, high medium. Cancelo 6 foot, high medium. One has incredible defending, or well, good defending, not incredible, and one has good physical. I think we're going to take Cancelo and throw him in there instead of the CDM. 6'3", medium height. In fact, I think Ndai, he's got less pace, but he's got better defending, better physical, and would actually be a better centre-back. We'll take him. We'll throw him in there. We'll leave it. As long as we get the right chem styles on these dudes, there shouldn't really be a problem. Vasquez might be a good shout as well in at cam. Let's take him. We are going like full-blown La Liga here. He has a hunter card on him as well, which of course could be relatively helpful. And this is all going to be for chem style 2. Powerhouse, Artist, and Engine don't really help me very much, so we'll take another hunter card. I'd actually be interested to give Ronaldo a hunter. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm going to go with Griezmann. I wouldn't mind taking Aubameyang, but I'm going to start Griezmann. We're going to throw him up there instead of Fernando Torres. I did say I worry that having two slow strikers might be a problem. So with Griezmann up there, we've got the fast striker and the tanky striker. Now it's about getting the correct chem styles in the correct positions. So for Griezmann, a Maestro. In fact, I think shooting a dead eye on him would be great because he's actually, I don't know, if there's a marksman or something, I don't necessarily want to give him Hunter. Anchor I don't want to give him, obviously. Maestro I don't want to give him. Maestro I don't want to give him. We're gonna have to give him a Hunter. So we'll give a Hunter to Griezmann. We'll give a Hunter to Adariz 100%. We'll put a... Do I have a spare Hunter again? I want to give Maestro into the cam. I want to give Hunter to Cristiano Ronaldo. I want to put the Shadow in the defence. Shadow in defence. I'm going to put Catalyst. We'll put Catalyst on the on Inaki Williams as well. Boost that pace, boost that passing. So I want Anchor to go as the other two defensive-minded options. Do I have another Anchor? I don't have another Anchor. We've got Glove. We've got. I'll give Catalyst to one of the CDMs as well. No problem at all. Just really like we are putting like huge pace boosts on this team, and then we don't have anything. We have Hawk. Hawk's a good one. Hawk would probably be more beneficial for Ronaldo than Hunter would be. In fact, Hawk would be definitely more beneficial at the right back spot, and then we'll give Catalyst to the other centre back just to give that huge pace boost. So we've got pace all over the defence there. So we've got Maestro, two Hunters, Hunter, Hawk. Deadeye, which isn't a problem. What have we got for... Yeah, I don't want to give Maestro to it. Who's our CDMs as well? It is... Our CDMs are Iborra, who I would prefer... So Iborra, we'll make sure to put Iborra in the left side of centre midfield to give him that Deadeye shooting and passing, because he just doesn't need... Like, pace is going to be irrelevant to him, but shooting and passing would be good. And our other CDM is Gomez, so giving him pace and passing is actually pretty good. And he already has pace and passing anyway. But yeah, we'll do that. Now, the only thing that can really benefit us here in this last spot is like a Bale or a Messi. There's some nice players there to start off with. Nani there. Who would be the best sub? Probably Mertens. Although we could take Shadow from Smolnikov, which we're going to do. So Shadow is here. So I need to build the team back together now. Griezmann, we throw him in there. And Dai, and Dai actually is one of our centre backs, isn't he? And that, in fact, that's perfect there. And then even Cancelo is in the right spot as well. Wow, we basically had everyone in the team correct except for one player, which was Laporte. And then Shadow, it was the right centre back. So I want to give Shadow here, which means we're going to have a low chem team to start with right now, which isn't a problem. Was that the team, or did I have Tanner in here? I'd probably prefer Vasquez. I mean, he's just head and shoulders better, apart from a little bit of lacking of pace. So let's get the bench together. Oh no, we have Garay. Yeah, Garay will go on. Garay will go on now. There. And it's that. No, not there. Garay needs to go in here. That's better. Right. This will make sense in a second, guys. Bear with me. So we've got Robben as a good attacking option. Torres as probably a cam option, actually, for Torres. Garay as a good defensive option. Kappa as a good defensive option. I'll actually bring Smolnikov as a good defensive option as well. The bench isn't the strongest. The team, in fact, isn't really the strongest. I don't know how we're going to do with this team. It doesn't look like a great team. But sometimes the teams that don't look amazing are the ones that play amazing. So we'll have to see how it goes. I just want to make damn sure I've got my chem styles correct, because 2, 3 or 4 episodes ago I didn't have them correct, and that was problematic. We want to edit the lineup. So Garay should have Shadow. Perfect. There we go. We swap those two around. So we've got Shadow, Anchor in defence. Catalyst, Deadeye, Maestro in midfield. Hunter, and Hawk in the attacking kind of quartet around the outside. That, guys, is the team. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against did come in with a guest. A 5-2-1-2 team, some really key players in there. Luis Suarez, Ruud Gullit, which we're going to talk about in a second. His centre-backs are all fantastic. He's got Hector Bellerin in there, Thiago with the 5-star skills, Diego Costa as well in there. Not the best for chemistry, but I'm going to make a video really detailing some things with chemistry, because I think a lot of people really misunderstand what it does and the effects it has, and it kind of gives people a mental perception of how has this person beat me with this much chemistry, when in actuality it doesn't actually change the player that much negatively, but it does boost them heavily positively. Now, I've played a lot of games with Ruud Gullit this year, and I don't rate him. I like people like pay 6-7 million coins for Pele and like 2-3 million coins for Gullit. They're not worth it. There are some legends that are valuable and worth it. Some legends that you'll get for 600-700k that are just head and shoulders better than the golds available now, which then, when Team of the Year and Team of the Season comes around, I don't think legends are necessarily relevant. But in terms of Gullit, one of the things that I found with him is that his stamina levels are horrendous. Like, by 60th, 70th minute, he basically has to be subbed off. And I've seen Bateson, Marshall, Spin Bros all play with Ruud Gullit and all literally come away just annoyed with how little he does for them. So when I used him as well, I wasn't impressed. So guys, don't, like, if you're like an Xbox user and you're like, oh man, I'd love to play with Gullit, just don't even care. Like, Kante or Pogba. Pogba is probably like one of the closest kind of like comparisons to Gullit in terms of his height, his play style. So if you can afford Pogba and you're like, damn, I'd love to afford Gullit, just go buy Pogba instead. Trust me, the difference in player will not be noticeable. Into the second game we go, guys, and we end up picking up a 1-0 lead. Then I made a humongous defensive error there. I got the ball with my defender and I panic cleared. You know, sometimes the game auto clears, sometimes the game just screws up. On this occasion, it wasn't the game, it was me. I panic cleared the ball and ended up giving it instantly back to Renato Sanchez. The shot was actually ready to be saved, but took a little deflection off my defender's foot. And then in terms of the game being a problem, that penalty there, that wasn't me that defended the ball. So the reason why I left in the whole clip was because I wanted to show you when I'm okay to say that was my bad, I panic cleared that ball, he scored from it. But then I also want to show you, I know when it's not my fault, and I didn't stretch my leg out there. Now, I dived to that corner because I didn't know if this guy was like a Ruud van Nistelrooy fan or a Man United fan, but in real life, Ruud van Nistelrooy always put his penalties in that bottom left corner. So I thought, let me just take a chance and dive there. I was fortunate enough to save it. And then off the counter-attack down the other end, we get in behind with Griezmann, a beautiful stop and turn, threads it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo slots that past the keeper, 2-2. And we are right back in the game after potentially being down and out at 3-1. Unfortunately, straight after kickoff, my opponent gets the ball in the box. Just some sloppy defending, really. Like, you know, my opponent was creating a lot of chances. He probably should have scored a couple of goals way earlier on in the match where he hit the post with Van Nistelrooy. And then deep into the game, I get a great opportunity with Ronaldo, and he puts it wide. And this is a Ronaldo with Hunter Chem style on 10 Chem, putting it wide. And then 85th minute again, another great opportunity for Ronaldo, and it goes straight down the keeper's throat. So we end up losing the game. We probably fairly lost the game because my opponent was better. He had more possession, created more chances. But it was a couple of defensive errors, some sloppy defending, a silly defensive pass that cost me goals, and then poor finishing in the box that made me not score to win. But well done to my opponent, much the better player. This is the end of the gameplay, guys. Let's get into the pack. So guys, the second round exit and our fantastic run of form has collapsed massively over the last couple of episodes. We went from 13 draft wins in 14 episodes to only 1 draft win in the last 4 episodes. We of course went out in the semi-final in Sundays. We go out in the quarterfinals this time around, and my opponent created a lot of good chances in that game, but I also created some insane chances. One for Griezmann, one for Ronaldo that they missed. There should have been goals, but I wasn't overly pleased with the team when I built it. It didn't play great. I don't know. I went through stages of loving these weird formations, and now I'm like, I just want to play the formation I like. I've also played this draft. Not that it's an excuse, but I guess it is an excuse. I've literally finished playing Foot Champions today. It's currently 2 o'clock in the morning. As you see there, 0208. On Monday the 14th of November as I'm playing these games, and I'm so tired. My eyes are probably red. You could probably see how tired I am. A silly time to play FIFA, really. What I should have done was waited until the morning and played when I got up. But c'est la vie, huh? You can't win them all. We've had an insane run of luck. It was due to come to an end eventually. We get a gold pack and 2 premium gold packs as our reward, and we can still make profit. There is still potential to make good money off of these kind of packs. We get ourselves Roberto, the goalkeeper. We'll send him to the club along with any other players. Hopefully we get a chem star that's going to be helpful for us. Now, these guys aren't pretty helpful at all. We get a Sentinel. I don't know how much the Sentinel goes for, but we'll send it up to the trade pile anyway. We'll discard the rest and we'll open the 2 7.5k packs as our reward. Can we get pack luck that we've had recently? We do get a rare player, but it's a silver. That might be a good thing because there's a lot of good silvers in packs right now due to the squad building challenges, and we don't get a good silver. That's unfortunate. We'll send those guys into the club. Engine Chemstar might be worth something. The rest of this stuff not worth anything. We'll discard that. So this might be one of the first times in ages that we have not had anything good. But it was due. It was due. We've been so lucky basically I don't think there's been many episodes where we've lost money. So, hey, second round exit. I didn't really play that great of FIFA. I didn't really have that great of a team. And we lose out. There you go. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.